guys, Silver Player 22 here, and the Euros are here. I am so excited, I can't even describe. I love international football, partly because it's a chance for me to see, to support a club that might actually do something, because Sunderland tend to be around the relegation zone every season. But no, I'm excited for England this year. We've got a lot of young players that are going to hopefully perform, and we're going to have a look at some of the silver players to watch in the Euros, because I love using silvers, and just because the Euros are on, that's not going to change. So the first player is Eric Dier. Now, Eric Dier has been phenomenal this season. If you said 2 years ago Eric Dier is going to be in the England squad, people would have been like, who's Eric Dier? He was playing in Portugal, and he has literally forced his way into the squad to the point where I don't think the England squad would look as strong without him. He is versatile. He can play, in defence, but he's that. To me, he's that midfielder, that CDM, who just sits there, clears everything up, and plays the ball forward. And I think that is awesome, and he's one to watch for sure. The next player is AUGUSTINSSON. I've mentioned him a couple of times on this channel. His Team of the Season card is wicked. Honestly, go out and try it. It's not too expensive. Although, when I saw it last, it was going for like 50k, but I think that's just because it's not on the market at the moment. Usually, he was going for like 26, 27k, which isn't too bad. And this guy is starting to show up on people's maps. A few of the European sides are sort of looking to buy him. And I think this guy could be the sort of player that people take notice of in the Euros, because he's pacey, he's good at defending, he's good at getting across him. Next player we've got is TORJE from Romania. Now, I did a lot of charity work in Romania when I was younger, so I've got a little bit of a soft spot for Romania as a club in general. I don't imagine they're going to have a fantastic tournament, but if they are, it could come to, through TORJE, who the Romanian press and other press around the world have referred to this guy as the Romanian Messi. Now, that is obviously massively too strong, but whenever I've watched him, he is very good at dribbling, and he's an exciting player that could, without pressure on him, he could do well. He could just surprise people. Dele Alli is another player who could surprise possibly people from other countries who haven't heard of him, but I think there's a lot of pressure on this guy in some ways because he's so young, but he's so talented. Like, England are putting a lot of their hopes in the young lads, and Dele Alli is certainly one of those young lads that we can put hopes in. He's fast, he's strong, he's talented, he's skillful, he can shoot, he can pass. That goal he scored this season where he chipped it over his head and put it into the bottom corner, if you haven't checked it out, definitely go and look at it. Dele Alli, definitely one to watch. Bernardeschi from Italy. I've actually watched him quite a lot this season. He maybe, to me, never looks as good as the hype around him, but I know that there is a lot of hype around him, and hype doesn't tend to come from nowhere. So I'm under the, every time I've seen him, he looks confident on the ball, he looks good at dribbling, he's relatively quick, and he's decent enough at passing. He's just never really massively stood out for me, but whenever you look at like top 10 players to watch, he's one of them on the internet, so maybe one to watch for me as well. Fedor Smolov, if you haven't already checked out my review of this guy, definitely go and check him out, because he's expensive, and I don't know whether he's worth the expense, but in real life, this guy is really, really good. And although he's not the youngest anymore, only a little bit older than me, like, he's like probably a player a lot of people haven't heard of, and Russia are probably an underrated side. Like, people in England seem to think we're going to walk our group, but I'd be a little bit worried. I think we'll do well, but I think I'd be a little bit concerned that we're maybe underestimating some teams. Kingsley Coman is obviously a player that everyone knows. He's probably the most highly rated, really young player in the world. I mean, obviously we've got Pogba and stuff who's young, and Neymar and stuff, but really young player. Him and like the likes of like Martial and stuff, maybe even like pushing Rashford. Like, there's sort of really highly rated players. There's not really a great deal to say about him. He's actually getting into the Bayern Munich side. He played fantastic in the Champions League, so really, really talented player to watch for sure. Kovalenko is a player who I'm not going to say too much, but I've got a video coming out with him in soon, and he is one of my favourite players that I've used on FIFA for sure. He is absolutely amazing in game, and for that reason, I went and started to look at loads of clips of him and stuff, and he looks like he's a really solid player on the ball. He drives forward with it, he can defend, he's got an excellent rate of passing, he can shoot from distance, and he's just super confident considering how young he is. So he's a lot of hype around this guy, so maybe one to watch in the Euros. And for end chat today, guys, I'd love to know, firstly, are there other silver players that you're excited to watch at the Euros? Definitely let me know, because I'm the sort of person who, I don't just use silvers for the sake of the channel being a bit different. I use silvers because I love silvers, and I'm going to be making Euro squads with silvers in. Do you want me to put those on the channel or not? I'm not really sure. It's up to you guys. You guys are in charge as much as me. And also, for the proper end chat guy, who is your second team to support? Like, obviously everyone has a first team, so I support England, but I'm looking forward to seeing like Romania, obviously because I've got ties to them. Austria, I've followed all the way through qualifying because I think they've got some quality players, and I love Alba from Bayern Munich. I think he's awesome, so versatile, and Junuzovic and people. But there's so many teams I absolutely love in the when it comes to. I just love national football. I think it's awesome. I'm really excited to see it. Let me know in the comments below who are you supporting and who is your second team. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.